Welcome to the Greek Memories of Azur review. My name's Kanan, and feel free to hit that like and subscribe button before we get started to keep you up to date with all my latest content. Now let's adventure forth with the gameplay. Okay, so this game has so many great moments, so many really wow moments within it, that I'm going to keep this kind of spoiler free and early gameplay. So I'm not spoiling anything for you. Anyway, points of interest. So you play 3 siblings, all with different types of abilities. You know, the core mechanics are the same, but you also get projectiles, shields, swords, gliding, dodge, double jump, as well as all the normal things you would expect. And things can be upgraded as well, which kind of keeps it flowing and interesting. The platforming of the game is fun, and there's even puzzles that you have to solve, either singly or together with other characters. The battling is a basic affair, but just like what I mentioned above, it can be upgraded, luckily, which adds more moves and all to the fray. As mentioned before, you get to play 3 different characters, and at times you get to actually control more than one character at the same time, and this is a great mechanic. You kind of click one of the buttons and a sphere comes around you and you move, and the other characters move with you. It's a tiny bit clunky here and there, and a bit hit and miss there and here, but as a whole it works quite well, and it is quite a cool mechanic. And when you're playing a single character with another character with you and you wander too far off, you can actually click another button and kind of call that character to you with a little helping along their way. You could also do the standard just click a button and swap between characters, but where's all the fun in that? Unless obviously you need to. The game has kind of a main hub, a village with shops that you can sell and buy things, and also pick up quests to do favours for the actual villagers and the like. You have a very small tiny inventory when you start the game, and this can be increased as you go on by buying these little bag things to, increase your inventory, and this really does help. I would say the game also rewards for taking your time a bit and exploring, diving into the water. Yes, that is a thing. The game is really good fun to play, and it really does feel like you're on an adventure, a proper adventure. The controls work well, if not a little bit and tiny bit fiddly at times. And the map in the game kind of felt a little bit flat, pardon the pun. I also felt that the writing in the game was a teeny bit too small for my eyes to see properly in handheld mode. Graphically, definitely one of the highlights for me, and some of the effects in the game kind of really made me feel like the devs had passion for this game. Audibly, another great surprise, with the sound dipping up and down depending on your health, and the feel of your heartbeat was so cool and subtle. I didn't realise it was doing it at first, and then it, surprised me. I know that's not sound, but it was still cool. The swimming, as you've just heard, when you dip down or dive down, and the sound and the music kind of fades slightly, and then you come back up and it all rushes back. Just brilliant. The good sounds great, graphics a treat, and fun gameplay. The bad controls a little fiddly at times. That map just seemed like it could have been so much better, and the writing being a little bit small. I had to put my glasses on, in fact higher intensity glasses, to read it all whilst I was in handheld mode. And now for that all important score, and I'm going to score Greak a 4 out of 5. This is quite a high 4 out of 5 as well, and probably considered a must-buy for anyone that's into this genre, as it's really good fun and has plenty of surprises. And as for my alternative, I think I'm going to be suggesting Hollow Knight. And basically this isn't exactly the same as Greak, but it does look fun, it's a platformer, and it definitely has a nice art style to it. So yeah, one to think of once you've played and completed Greak. And do feel free to suggest or comment anything about Greak down below as well. And as always, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Keep yourself up to date with all my latest content, and why not come and join us in the community Discord as well, because life is better when we switch together.